What is going on, you guys? Welcome to episode 19 of the Purple and Gold Perspectives podcast. I'm your host, Mike Javid, and today we're going to be discussing the first two Lakers games of the 2025 to 26 NBA season. I was able to watch both these games, the whole entire game, and let's get right into it. So, first game, Warriors Lakers. Lakers actually lost this one, 119 to 109. Jimmy Butler, I thought, key to the Warriors, but we're gonna go over everything. First, we'll just kind of go quarter by quarter, things I noticed, just how overall I thought the game was played. So for the Lakers matchups, Rui on Draymond Green, DeAndre Ayton on Jonathan Kuminga, Gabe Vincent on Steph Curry, Austin Reeves on Brandon Podjemski, and then Luka Doncic on Jimmy Butler. So normally see Luka on Jimmy and you'd be like, yeah, it's a mismatch. But with the way Luka's been looking, I mean, I don't mind that matchup. Jimmy did really kill us, though. He did kill us. But Luka has had some success this season so far against wings. Um, Pods usually he was amazing against us last year. He wasn't very good against us on Tuesday night, but he had some nice plays. Draymond Green I thought was very good in this one. Then Kuminga and Jimmy Butler. So for the Warriors, their matchups, uh, Pods on Austin Reeves, Jimmy on Rui, Draymond on DeAndre Ayton, which is huge. Ayton needs to take advantage of smaller defenders on him this season. That's gonna be huge. Steph on Gabe Vincent, and then Jonathan Kuminga getting the primary matchup on Luka Doncic. I noticed in the first quarter, like Golden State, they were getting a lot of points in transition, which cannot be happening. Points in the paint, Lakers won that by 26, 62 to 36. And the Lakers shot 55% from the field and they still lost this game. That just not very good, but you've got to win those games when you're shooting 55% from the field. Golden State shot 48%, but the difference was they shot 17 of 40 from three. The Lakers, they shot 8 of 32 in this game. It was a lot better in the second game. We'll get into that. Free throw percentage, same story. Lakers 17 of 28, Warriors 26 of 29. If numbers are reversed, the Lakers are probably 2-0 right now. But however, that's not how this works. And the Lakers missed shots that they should be making. And the Warriors were just a better team from three, better team on the perimeter. That's why they won this game. Um, in the second quarter, though, first quarter, Golden State they won the quarter 28 to 22. Didn't really feel like I felt around that, I'd say. I mean, they had some nice shots, but second quarter, Lakers got back in the game, 55 to 54 at halftime. And then I just thought that was because Golden State they went 2 of 8 from three. Lakers hit some threes in that quarter. They only missed 5 shots all quarter, only missed 1-2 all quarter. That was from Luka. One of his 4 shots missed from one of his 4 2-point field goals missed this season in that quarter. In this quarter, Marcus Smart, he had 5 points. He was playing really aggressive. Rui hit 2 threes. Austin Reeves was starting to get going. Overall, I thought the Lakers played really well this quarter on both ends. But the problem is for both teams, I thought the turnovers, they were just not good. The first half alone, Golden State, they had 14 turnovers, 13 turnovers. Lakers had 14 turnovers. Even shooting 55% from the field, Golden State shot only 40%. Golden State was still winning. So once again, just like that can't be happening. The Lakers, they need to be capitalizing when Golden State isn't really shooting well from the field. Assists were about even, rebounds about literally even. Offense rebounding, Golden State had that by 3. So Golden State was just getting the second chance points. That's what was keeping them in this game. The Lakers, they were just missing their threes. Third quarter comes around and it was just the Jonathan Kuminga show. He had He went 5 for 5 from the field, 3 of 3 from downtown, 13 points. Draymond Green was a plus 16 in 6 minutes. And what does that show you? That just shows you that the third quarter Lakers, they were back in this game. Where in the third quarter, they come out of halftime sloppy, and they're not playing defense, and they can't hit a three to save their lives. Luka Doncic was their only source of offense in the third quarter. 6 of 9 shooting, 13 points, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He's missed too many free throws in this game. Jake LaRavia hit the Lakers' only 3 of this quarter, but Austin Reeves just 0 of 3. Aiden really started struggling in this whole game, honestly. We'll get more into that later. And then Golden State, they shot 60% from the field, and they had 35 points. So the defense wasn't very good in this quarter. Fourth quarter comes around, and then this time it was Buddy Hield who killed the Lakers. He shot 2 of 5. It really felt a lot more than 2 threes, though, because all of his shots were so devastating. Both of his shots. Will Reichert came in and hit a huge 3. The Lakers, they did make a push at the end of this game. It was 100 to 84. But after a big run, the Lakers cut it to 6 with 4 minutes left. You're thinking the Lakers might be able to sneak out a win here, but Draymond Green hit his only 3 of the game with 3:34 left. That was kind of like a shot that sent the Lakers down back to earth. It was a 6-point game, but all the momentum was in the Lakers' hands, and Draymond just hit a 3 to stop all that momentum. Then Reeves missed a free throw, and yeah, the Lakers, they couldn't really find a way to come back in this one. Steph Curry hit a 36-foot shot to end this game. He had 23 points on the night. Overall, I mean, I just felt like in this game, the Lakers, they showed that their depth wasn't good enough, and outside of Luka and Reeves, they really didn't have good offense at all. Overall, the stat lines for this game, Jimmy Butler, I thought he was the best player on Golden State for this game. 31 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He had a steal, 7 of 14 shooting, 1 of 2 from 3. But here's the thing: he was 16 of 16 from the free throw line. He was just attacking downhill and getting to the foul line, which is huge. It just puts the Lakers in foul trouble. Like Reeves had 5 fouls. That was huge because Luka had to play a lot more in the fourth than he should have. Jonathan Kuminga, I thought he was very good in this one. He's actually my player of the game. 17 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 of 11 from the field, 4 for 6 from downtown, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. His defense was pretty good. Even it's Luka. You can't really guard Luka, but I thought he didn't even do that bad of a job. He's just gonna have those nights where he's just attacking, and I didn't think Kuminga was that bad defensively. Draymond, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown. He had 9 assists, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers though, which need to probably be cut down for Golden State. But overall, I thought Draymond was very good, especially on Aiden in the post. Aiden couldn't really get anything going. He was 5 of 7, but he had 4 turnovers, and that's just the Draymond impact. That's just the Warriors' defense impact, defensive impact as a whole team. Brandon Podziemski was 3 for 7, 1 of 4 from 3, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. So overall, Pods wasn't really that good, but the Warriors, they didn't really need him tonight. They didn't close with him either. I don't remember actually who they closed with. I think they closed with Pods. Yeah, I think they closed with Pods, but Hield was really good as well off the bench. We'll get into that later. But Steph Curry the stat line doesn't show his true impact on this one. He had 23 points, 4 assists, only 1 rebound. You don't really expect much rebounding from him, but 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3. So efficiency, not very good, which is okay. I thought defensively though he was very good. He had 3 steals, so he's just poking the ball loose. He's always been very good at that. He's led the league in steals before. He gets a lot of steals, and he's an underrated defender, especially for his size. Um, Buddy Hield was 6 of 11, 5 of 10 from three. So he shot only 1-2, and which he made 17 points. That's pretty much all he did. And I mean, Hield was pretty good. Obviously, going 5 of 10 from three is always good. So yeah, there's gonna need that version of Hield every game. Like I've said, Buddy Hield, he raises their ceiling a lot because he can have games like this where he is very good. Like a guy like Gary Payton II, for example, his floor, like Buddy at his worst, is not good, but to the best version of Buddy Hield that you're gonna get, he's probably better than most other like role players, like your ideal Dorian Finney-Smith kind of role players. Gary Payton II, I thought was terrible in this one. Yeah, he was terrible all of last year. It just continued here. He was 3 of 6, but 3 turnovers in 12 minutes. That's just unacceptable. Al Horford, I didn't think was good either. He had 5 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 5 rebounds. His defense was okay, but offensively, he's not really hitting shots and shooting inefficient. He had 4 fouls as well and was a -10 in 20 minutes. The only Warrior or except for Will Riker, the only Warriors, those two, to finish with a negative plus-minus. Steve Santos played only 3 minutes, had a donut, had 1 turnover. Nothing much to say about him. Will Riker, the second-round pick, rookie, he was very good. 2 of 2 from the field. He hit his only 3 of the game in the fourth quarter. He had a steal, he had a rebound, he had an assist, he had 2 fouls, but I thought his defense was pretty good. And he hit a 3, so we'll see how much he can continue being a rotational player for the Warriors. Running post, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Had a donut. Didn't shoot anything. So just a mid performance from him. And then for Golden State, D'Anthony Melton and Moses Moody were out. I'd expect Moses Moody to start over Jonathan Kuminga, fully healthy. Melton's probably going to play some minutes too. Then for the Lakers, we'll start off with Austin Reeves. He started at small forward in this one with Luka and Gabe Vincent. He used 9 of 16, 9 assists, 2 steals. He had 5 turnovers and 5 fouls. That I don't like. And he also shot 1 for 5 from 3. I don't really care about the 3-point percentage, but having 5 turnovers is not good. That's just, he can't be having that. He has to cut that down. He did cut that down in the second half or in the second game against Minnesota. But this game, he was just not good. Scoring wise, he was very good, but he turned the ball over too much, and he fouled 5 fouls. That can't be happening. Rui Hachimura was 3 for 6 from 3, the only shots he took of the game. 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 9 points. Just your average Rui performance. He wasn't very good. He wasn't very bad. DeAndre Ayton, the stats might say that he was pretty good. He was 5 of 7. He had 6 rebounds in 33 minutes. Just unacceptable. He needs to be getting at least 10 rebounds a game. In 34 minutes, 6 rebounds. You're just like 7 foot tall and you can't rebound the ball. That was just not good. 4 turnovers, once again, unacceptable. Ayton, I thought in this game was terrible. The stats might show he was decent, but if you really watched the game, you would know that he was not good. Gabe Vincent, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 4 from the field. Had an assist, had a steal, 3 fouls. Not very good, not very bad. I'd say probably lean more towards the bad side. But I thought he played decent defense on Steph. And then Luka Doncic, my player of the game for the Lakers, 17 of 27 from the field, 2 of 10 from three, 7 of 10 from the line, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. This is what I love to see. I don't want him shooting all these threes and then like I don't want him shooting that many more threes than twos like we were seeing last season. I want to see him driving to the hole, and that's what he was doing this game. He shot 15 of 17 on twos. That's ridiculous. 12 rebounds, 9 assists. He almost had a triple double. He had 2 steals. He had that one play on Steph. It was in the fourth quarter. Steph was like trying to isolate him, and Luka played very good defense. I was really impressed. He's looking like an average defender at worst. He's looking like a good defender, above average defender for these first 2 games. We'll see how long this lasts. He does take plays off here and there, but when he's locked in, I think he's a pretty good defender. Underrated for sure. Marcus Smart was 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from three. He had 3 turnovers, 4 fouls. I thought this was just your average Marcus Smart performance. He's going to have your high highs and then very low lows. He's just fouling, being too aggressive. But he had some nice plays where he could just change the game. Jake LaRavia had that nice stint in the third quarter where he hit a 3 in a layup, put back layup. 5 points, 3 rebounds. Nothing much from him. Jackson Hayes had 4 points and 6 rebounds. He was okay. Not very good, not very bad. And then Jared Vanderbilt, a little bit disappointing to see him like go 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. But honestly, that's just what I expect at this point. He had a steal, but he had 2 turnovers and was a -4 in 12 minutes. He wasn't very good. Overall in this game, I didn't think the Lakers as a team, I thought they played pretty well, but I felt like it was a lot of Luka and Reeves ball, and other guys just didn't really step up. Now we're going to move on to game number 2 for the Lakers. Lakers Wolves. The Lakers Friday night, first game on Amazon Prime. Tuesday night, first game on NBC. So Lakers won this one 110 to 128 at home against the Timberwolves in a first round rematch. No LeBron though. Jackson Hayes, Adu Thero, Maxi Kleba were also out for this one. In the first quarter, it was just a shootout. Both teams wouldn't miss. I mean, Minnesota was 16 of 28 from the field, 7 of 14 from three. They had a lot of putback points. The Lakers had 0 offensive rebounds. Minnesota had 3. But for the Lakers, it was just all Luka Doncic. 8 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from three, 23 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And then the Lakers as a team, he was just creating shots for everybody. 7 of 14 from three, shot 56% from the field. So shout out to the Lakers. Their offense, it was just a fun first quarter. Everyone was hitting threes. It was just DiVincenzo, 2 threes. Ant had 14 points in this quarter. Jaden McDaniels got the scoring started for Minnesota, had 6 points. Randall had 9. Second quarter, I thought was more just the same for the Lakers, but for Minnesota, I mean, they started to go a little bit cold, only shooting 3 of 10 from 3 and then 9 of 22 overall. And for the Lakers, I mean, they were just getting to the rim. I think they won they won the points in the paint battle yet again, 56 to 46. Fast break points, they won. Bench points, yes, Minnesota had more, but turnovers, the Lakers had less. Team turnovers, they had 2, but points off turnovers, that's huge. 15 to 8. In the second quarter, the Lakers won 23 to 32, giving them a 5-point lead at halftime. And I just thought while Luka did calm down a little bit scoring, he was getting to the line and he created really good looks. Then Reeves, I thought Reeves was just taking pressure off of Luka, which was huge. And then winning the non-Luka minutes also, I think that was the biggest X factor of this one. The Wolves without Ant, they were terrible, but the Lakers without Luka, they were winning those minutes. Marcus Smart had a really nice sequence in the second quarter. He hit a three, and or he got a steal. He hit a three. He had a very good steal in the second, late in the second quarter. I forget what else it was, but um, yeah, there was like a play in the mid second quarter. Smart had a steal and then found Reed for a wide open layup. Third quarter, Minnesota was better offensively. They scored 31 points, but the Lakers, they had an offensive explosion in the third quarter. I thought this is when we really saw DeAndre Ayton to get settled in, and he played very well in this quarter. 4 or 5 from the field, 9 points, 3 rebounds in 8 minutes. And he was just playing super aggressive and getting to the rim. Rui Hachimura, 5 of 5 from the field, one of and hit a three. That's just great basketball. Luka Doncic, he was just getting teammates the ball. He found a lot of shooters. He had 4 assists, just huge once again. And yeah, everyone just played well in this quarter. I can't really say anything bad, honestly. And then for Minnesota, I mean, some guys were struggling a bit. Like, I don't even know, but Anthony Edwards had 11. Randall, it was just Ant and Randall in this quarter. Everyone else, nobody really did anything scoring the ball. And Randall combined for 23 out of their 31 in this quarter. Then fourth quarter, the key of the Lakers Wolves series last year. The Lakers, they were leading most of the quarters. Or at the end of the third quarter, I believe the Lakers led, I think, like 3 out of 5 games. But every game, the Wolves outscored the Lakers in the fourth quarter. This year, though, that was not the case. As losing to Keel Alexander Walker did a lot of bad for this Wolves team. They were the ones who were gassed. They shot 6 of 21 from the field, 1 of 10 from three, 16 points only. So this defense was amazing. They had 2 turnovers only. I thought it was more. McDaniels had 5 fouls, so that was huge. Getting to the line, the Lakers had 32 free throw attempts. Minnesota just had 21. Like, McDaniels had 5 fouls. Mike Conley had 4. Jalen Clark had 4. Gobert had 3 fouls. For the Lakers' highest for fouls was Luka with 4. Anyways, in the fourth, it was just Luka took over the game once again. He's just inevitable. He hit that three in like the middle of the fourth. It gave the Lakers like a 20-point lead. It was with 8:07 to go. He hit a three over McDaniels, step back, giving him 45 points. And I feel like that was kind of just the dagger. Then Aiden had a really nice dunk. Aiden had 2 nice alley-oops. I think they were both alley-oops. I'm not sure. Even Luka had a dunk. Like, this game is just so much fun for everyone. Every Lakers fan in the building, the arena was lit. I could just see it through the TV. I wasn't obviously at the game. I'm not saying I was, but I could just tell from the TV. This crowd is electric. And we didn't really see that much last year, but this year so far, these first 2 games, I've had a lot more fun than I did last year, honestly, watching this team. I don't know if that's just me with a better version of Luka, skinny version of Luka. People just doubting him. That, like, this version is legit, and it's just gonna. There's a huge difference. You could just tell watching the games. He's a lot shiftier. He's quicker. He's playing defense. Yeah. So overall, the stat lines for this one, we'll start with Jaden McDaniels. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 5 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. He really needs to hit threes. He's way too inconsistent. Last year against the Lakers in the first round, he had like 3 games where he couldn't miss. Or I remember, I think game 1 he was 3 of 3 at like 25 points, and then game 3 he had 30. But this game he was 0 of 4 from 3 and had 10 points, 5 fouls. He wasn't good at all. And then Luka was just frying him on the other end. Julius Randle was pretty good in this one. 9 of 16 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Underrated player. He was very good against us in the playoffs last year, and he continued that tonight or last night as I'm recording this. Rudy Gobert had 2 points, 7 rebounds, 1 or 2 from the field. This is what I was hoping as a Laker fan. This is what I was hoping what would happen with Gobert last year, and this is what I thought would happen. I thought he would just not be aggressive enough offensively, and when the Lakers would go small, I thought Gobert would just get played off the floor because he cannot really post up that well. He did in Game 5, but that was like the only time he really did that very well. And then this game, it was just more of the same. I thought Aiden outplayed him. 3 fouls. Like, he was just getting owned on the perimeter, I felt like. Anthony Edwards was pretty good again in this one. 11 of 19 from the field, 3 of 6 from three, 31 points, 5 assists. Played good basketball, man. And still probably a top 6 player in the league. And he showed that once again. He had that great game in Portland. He had a dagger, hit a go-ahead 3 with a minute left, 41 points, I think. This game wasn't as good as he was, but he was still pretty good. He's definitely not the reason why Minnesota lost. Dante DiVincenzo got the start over Mike Conley. They're starting him this season. I personally think that's a good move for them. I do think that's going to hurt Rudy Gobert a lot, though. Without having that lob threat, I don't really trust DiVincenzo in that role. So you're going to have to find guys to get Gobert the ball. Anyways, DiVincenzo had 13 points, 4 assists, 2 steals. I thought he was great. Nothing really bad to say about him. He had 3 threes, so he was playing well. Just your ideal role player for him. Nas Reed, I thought he was not very good in this one. 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. For once, Nas Reed did not kill the Lakers. For once. Mike Conley, 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He didn't score. 4 fouls. I thought he was terrible in this one. Terrence Shannon, I didn't think he was that good either. He was a negative 13 in 13 minutes. Conley was negative 11 in 9 minutes. So you could just tell from even just looking at the stats, the Lakers bench just killed the Wolves. The Wolves bench. Jalen Clark was actually pretty good in this one. He had 4 fouls, but he was 3 of 5 from the field. He hit a 3 in 13 minutes. He had 3 rebounds. He was just playing good basketball. I think he's going to be a good player for them this season. You might take a step. With no Nickeil Alexander-Walker, they're going to have to rely on somebody. So I think that will be Jalen Clark. Bones Highland was 4 of 6, 1 of 3 from downtown, 2 assists and a steal. He was pretty good. I mean, like he played a lot of garbage time minutes. He had, I think, 2 points or 2 field goals made in garbage time. But he was just good. He didn't really wasn't bad. I can't say much bad about him. Rob Dillingham played 1 minute, had a foul, did nothing. And then everyone else in garbage time, I mean, I was really paying attention that much to give a real opinion. For the Lakers, Austin Reeves, an even better performance than opening night. 36 minutes, 25 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, and only 1 turnover. 11-1 assist to turnover ratio against that type of Minnesota defense. That is unbelievable. Truly is unbelievable. I can't really say much about. He played super well. Like he even outshined himself. Probably the best game he's played since I don't even know. Probably since last season in the regular season. He was that good. He was that good. Rui Hachimura, 23 points, very efficient. 10 of 13 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3. 2 rebounds. He was just getting buckets out there. I just love to see it. I thought he was really inconsistent last year against Minnesota, but this year he's just been shooting the lights out from 3, and he's just playing. He's just efficient. Like he's shooting like 63% from the field around. like 13 of 19 from the field, I think, on overall on the season, if you count both games, and then 5 of 10 from three. DeAndre Ayton, very good. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from the foul line. He had 3 offensive rebounds. I love to see that. Now, once again, maybe he could get like 10 more rebounds, but in the second half, if you just go off that, I mean, let's just see his stats. He had 13 points, plus 11, 5 rebounds in 13 minutes, 6 of 8 from the field, and 2 turnovers, but that's fine. I don't care. He played well and we won. So yeah, Aiden was excellent. In that first quarter, I was getting worried, honestly, but he settled in, and I'm impressed. Gabe Vincent was okay, wasn't good though. 2 of 5, 1 of 3 from three, 5 assists. Just nothing much from him. Luka Doncic, obviously, once again, my player of the game. MVP season, Luka is here. He somehow performed even better than he did against Golden State. Somehow. 49 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. Like Austin Reeves said, got to make that free throw, man. But overall, all just aside, Luka, round of applause for him. Just another amazing performance. He's now the first Laker to score over 90 points in his first 2 games of the season. And he's leading the league in total scoring throughout the first 2 games. 14 of 23 from the field. It's not like he was chucking shots either. He was 16 of 19 from the free throw line, but that just shows that he's getting to the rim and he's being aggressive scoring the ball. That's not being a free throw merchant. That's just being a great player and a smart player. Jake LaRavia had 6 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. I thought he was very good. The stats would not show it, but if he just sees impact on the floor, he was very good. Marcus Smart, plus 24 in 20 minutes. 3 points, 1 of 2 from the field. He hit his only 3 of the game. He had 2 steals. Just another amazing Marcus Smart performance. Stepping up, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him starting soon next to Luka and Reeves. I think that should be happening soon. Then lastly, the last I'll talk about, Jared Vanderbilt. 2 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He was just everywhere defensively, hounding Anthony Edwards, hounding Julius Randle. Shout out to him. Those lineups with Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt, they were just great defensively. I thought the Lakers overall, defensively, they were pretty good, except for that first quarter. But other than that, I have nothing bad to say about this game. The Lakers played very well in this one. Probably their best game that they've played as a team since against OKC, maybe last year. That game that the Lakers won by 30. But just seeing this, like, just an amazing Luka performance, amazing Reeves performance, DeAndre Ayton, his first great game as a Laker, hopefully of many. Rui Hachimura was excellent once again. And then even off the bench, if you just look at the plus minus, the Lakers bench killed Minnesota's bench. And even though the Minnesota had more bench points, that just shows the Lakers are impacting the game without scoring the ball. They're bench guys. They're good players. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Lakers are playing the Kings Sunday night. Luka's questionable. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out, but I think he'll play. Portland on a back-to-back, so that's going to be interesting. I wouldn't actually be surprised if Luka misses, but just considering that we have a back-to-back the next night, and it's on the road, first night, second night back at home against Portland. Lakers and Wolves play once again on October 29th, Wednesday, on ESPN. That's going to be a fun game in Minnesota. Lakers start their NBA Cup on Friday against Memphis. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I appreciate you guys all. Thank you. And see you guys next time.